Couldn't have gone better for these folks as they stream out of Quicken Loans Arena and into the Cleveland night as happy as they could possibly be. Their final home game of the season goes according to script, and the Cavaliers have forced a Game 7 win by the thousands outside here in downtown Cleveland, and they will be glued to their television sets on Sunday night when Game 7 takes place in Oakland. Hi everyone, welcome in. It's live at the finals in the aftermath of a Cleveland win. I'm Matt Weiner, Steve Smith, Grant Hill, Isaiah Thomas right over there. Glad you could be with us and glad we have more of this to discuss. 115-101 is the final tonight. James was brilliant yet again, not only just scoring the ball this time, but facilitating as well.
I mean, we get a chance to watch something so special where he came out and put the team on his back, Isaiah and Grant, and just a phenomenal performance. He never got too high. It was like he just kept pounding the rock, and he put up a special night. It was a treat to watch.
Special indeed, you know, consecutive 41-point games, and he was better tonight than Game 5. Really doing all the versatile stuff, the rebounding, the assisting, the defense, big blocks, the leadership. And oh, by the way, he had 41 points. Yeah. And when Golden State was making their run, Isaiah, he hit big shot after big shot, just kind of led his team. I mean, I don't know what more you can say about his performance.
You know, at one point he scored 18 consecutive points right when they needed. Every time Golden State would try to make a run, LeBron James himself would answer it. And I thought the block that he had on Curry and the reaction that he had afterwards, it really set the tone for Game 7, because I feel right now there's sincere animosity and hate between both teams, and there's one game left to play.
So exciting, Game 7.
Oh, yeah.
I feel good right
Sunday
now.
night. Curry's another story that'll be discussed over the 2 off days because he fouled out of this game with 4:22 to go. He was also teed up for arguing with the official on the play and threw his mouthpiece into the crowd. He actually struck a fan. He went over and shook his hand. He apologized for it. But here's the play in question, and the question is going to be: is there going to be a fine? What's going to result by throwing the mouthpiece? The league generally frowns on throwing things into the stands. And I know it's a frustration moment.
It'll be a fine and keep it moving. Game 7.
That would be my guess.
Game 7.
Without a doubt, Smitty, Game 7, you want everybody out there. Cleveland wants the opportunity to beat Golden State with all their pieces, no excuses. So I don't see it as an issue or a problem. Yes, obviously Curry lost his cool. You don't want that. But you know what? I'm not even mad that he lost his cool. I'm sure his team will try to rally around him in Game 7. But it'll be a tall task because Cleveland right now has the belief that they can win this series.
Well, I tell you, I was looking at it. He threw it down in frustration and hit the fan. I don't think he was
aiming at a fan. No.
Yeah, I don't think this is anything for an ejection. It may be maybe a fine, or they may just let it ride. Again, it's a Game 7 situation. This is what the season has been building up to, and you want to see both teams at their best, full strength. I mean, I can't wait for Sunday.
Points over his last 2 games. LeBron James has now shot up to 7th on the all-time finals scoring list, and he is just the 5th in finals history to put together back-to-back 40-point games, the first to do it since our guy Shaq. And when he was in the paint, just causing all kinds of trouble tonight.
He was. I mean, first of all, he set it up with his jump shot. He knocked down some threes, but you're getting a chance to watch him drive the basketball. No Bogut. Draymond Green doing a good job of coming over and helping, but too late. I think he was decisive, putting his head down, but it was all set up by his jump shot. Teams, guys now individually are playing up on him, and now a little bit of a hesitation because of his jump shot, and now he gets an angle to drive it extremely hard and finishing tough. He's finishing more, to me, Grant and Isaiah, over the top versus looking for contact. I love the way he's approaching. He's knocking down jump shots, so you see guys running at him, and then you have to force to go against them. When you hit that jump shot, everything opens up.
And you know, Smitty, in the first 4 games, he looked very hesitant. Looked like he lacked some confidence from the perimeter. Everything was going to the basket. Golden State was able to read that. They knew that. And they kind of frustrated him. But when he started hitting that jump shot in Game 5 out in Oakland, He got confidence. He hit that shot, hit 41 points. Now, as you said, it opens everything up now. And so he continued to mix and match. But, yes, on those closeouts, he's attacking the basket. He's getting to the paint. Obviously, early on, no Bogut in there, no rim protector. And now you're off balance. Andre Iguodala, a great defensive guy, didn't really know how to guard him. And credit LeBron James for always making the right read in those situations.
Iguodala apparently is dealing with a back issue. That's going to be something to watch for Game 7 as well. But, Zeke, you've seen tons of guys play over your 30-some-odd years in the NBA. How impressed are you by what you've seen the last 2 games out of the King?
Again, I said earlier, when you talk about the greatest players ever, he's in that room. You know, there's only, maybe 5 or 7 guys who's ever been in a discussion of best to ever play, and they're in one room, and all of us who played in the NBA, the hundreds or thousands of us who played in the NBA, we're looking in that room to see what they're talking about, and he's one of the guys in that room. So when you look at what he's able to do against this Golden State Warriors team, when Golden State plays small ball, LeBron James is the biggest man on the court. And when he's the biggest man on the court, and as Smitty and Grant said, when his jump shot is going, when he gets to the basket, he's bigger than everybody. He's bigger than everyone, and he's stronger than everyone. So small ball, the way it's being played right now, really plays into his hands because he becomes the biggest player on the floor with the most weapons on the floor in terms of his own individual package.
Well, it's true with Draymond Green jumping center tonight. He was literally bigger than anybody in the Warriors starting lineup tonight. Of course, the Dubs are missing Andrew Bogut, who is done for the rest of the season because of bone bruises around his left knee. You talked about LeBron's ability to get into the paint. How much of a factor was Bogut's absence tonight?
Well, a lot, because on the defensive end, you just have a guy there that can be there, and it makes you think about driving the basketball. Just like Isaiah said, if you're the biggest guy, there's no thought process that somebody's coming over to be able to block my shot. There's not an athletic guy on their team that can challenge him at the rim without Bogut in that length, and he took advantage of it.
All right, we'll take a break here. We got lots more to get to. We'll dip into the press conferences. Of course, we've got the highlight coming up. Usually we bring out a guest. Usually it's somebody good. I'm not promising anything. I'm just saying
LeBron comes to you.
that's our recent history. Somebody good comes out and we talk to him. That'll happen, I think. We're live at the finals.